What's going on, everyone? This is Luke from South Beach Sports, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to break down why the Miami Heat's first-ranked defense has been so successful so far this season. Like always, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on that post notification bell so you do not miss a single video. Also, go ahead and comment down below your thoughts on the Miami Heat's defense and what exactly you've liked from that unit so far this season. The Heat's defense through 4 games has been absolutely tenacious. I am recording this video before the Hornets game, so you might be watching this video after that game has concluded, but I do not think much will change. This defense has been incredible. The rotations have been in not even midseason form, but postseason form, and statistically, they are far and away the best defense in the NBA. Now, before I get into the film breakdown aspect of this video, I'm going to list off some stats that just proves my point that the Heat have been the best defensive team in the NBA this season by far. Like, by far, guys. I'm not just saying that for fun. They have been remarkable in the defensive end so far this season. They are number 1 in the league in both defensive rating and points allowed per game. They are also number 1 in the NBA in defensive rebound percentage and defensive rebounds per game. If you guys remember last year, that was a major criticism of the Heat. They struggled on the boards, and that has not been the case this season. As for the case of the rest of the video, I'm going to break down some film that just showcases why the Heat have been such an incredible defensive team. Their rotations have been impeccable, and they're just overall a fun team to watch on defense. Given how active and tenacious this defensive personnel is on the Heat, Eric Spoelstra and that coaching staff have really thrown out a multitude of different coverages and different things that they like to run. The Heat have used a lot of double teams to guard players like Giannis, and that's what they do here. And then we see the rotations are just in full effect. Robinson rotates over, Lowry rotates over, and then Hero rotates over. Connaughton does beat Hero on the drive, but PJ Tucker, being the very intelligent defender that he is, slides over in weak side help and draws the charge. New free agent to the Heat, PJ Tucker, has been remarkable so far this season, especially on the defensive end. Just look at him here. He shows double on the Harden drive, and then he still has the wherewithal to get back and defend Blake Griffin, who's rolling to the basket. The ball then gets swung over to Kevin Durant, and Bam Adebayo is still able to get it contested on him. And some of Tucker's stats so far this season have just been incredible. He is 4th in the NBA in defensive win shares. His opponents are only shooting 29.3% from the field against him, which is stupidly good. And when being guarded by PJ Tucker, Kevin Durant only had 6 points on 2 for 6 from the field and 4 turnovers. So PJ Tucker has been one of the best defense players in the NBA so far this season, and he's been everything that he could possibly ask for. Here we see more superb defensive rotations by the Heat. The Bucks run a ball screen, and Duncan Robinson does a great job of hard hedging on the ball screen and getting back to his man in the corner. A very clean and seamless rotation. I really like how the Heat didn't switch on this play, as if Duncan Robinson was switched on to Giannis, that would have been an obvious mismatch. The Bucks opt to run an ISO with Tucker on Giannis, and Tucker does a great job of defending him here. Tucker is just such a physical and ruthless defender, and he just does a great job of matching Giannis's physicality. Kyle Lowry then does a great job of diving in to help and forcing the errant pass, which sails out of bounds. On the very first possession of the season for the Bucks, they run a down screen in order to get Giannis in the lob, and while they do connect on this lob pass, Kyle Lowry, who switches onto Giannis, does a very good job of ripping the ball loose and forcing a turnover when Giannis lands. Now, this wouldn't be a Miami Heat defensive breakdown without Jimmy Butler, who has been sensational this season. He's arguably been the best defender in the whole entire NBA. He does a great job of guarding Kevin Durant here. He cuts off Durant on the drive, and Durant's signature move when he gets cut off is to spin back, normally to get into his turnaround fade, and Butler sees this and is able to rip the ball loose before Durant gets into his spin move. Jimmy Butler has always been so great at reading passing lanes and intercepting passes, and he takes advantage here of the Kevin Durant and James Harden miscue. It appears that Durant is attempting to make a skip pass while Harden is going down to set the down screen, and Jimmy Butler does a great job of staying locked in onto his ball and onto his man in help, and he comes up with a steal. There is nothing that On the last clip of the day, you guys know I had to give a shout out to Bam Adebayo because This Heat defense would not be what it is without the versatility and tenacity of Adebayo. He does a great job here switching on the ball screens and is able to get a contest on James Harden for the big time stop in the fourth quarter. He has done a phenomenal job all season long while being guarded by Bam not only in the paint but also on the perimeter as well. 1 for 7 from the field. Durant is 1 for 3 from the field. James Harden is 0 for 2 from the field with 1 turnover. Malcolm Brogdon is 0 for 3 from the field with 1 turnover. Miles Turner is 1 for 4 from the field with 1 turnover. And Jalen Suggs is 1 for 4 from the field with a turnover. So Bam Adebayo is yet again guarding players in the perimeter. He's such a threat on switches, and he is without a doubt a surefire contender for Defensive Player of the Year this season. That's going to be it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you're watching this video either before the Heat-Hornets game or during the Heat vs Hornets game, I will be live streaming on YouTube with a little post-game show for you guys, so make sure to tune in. Like always, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on that post notification bell so you do not miss a single video. Comment down below your thoughts on the Heat's defense so far this season, and I will catch you later. Peace.